Restore the game, it's renovated. Feeling on your dame, run the game, she stimulated. It's spell of force, teleport, drain up in the matrix. Hip hop is my career. Welcome to the Hall of Fame on real estate. It's on. Get your...
Welcome back to the third edition of Destination Bars. I'm your host, Extravagant. Tonight's artist we got is the Mogul.
What's going on? How y'all doing? What up, S? What up, Snake?
We also got Snake chiming in on Destination
What's good
Bars.
with the Mogul? It is what it was, and it wasn't what it was. You did straight up and down like the letter L.
On Destination Bars.
Black fives matter, huh?
We going over the newest album from the Mogul. The Mogul didn't drop too many albums to count this year. This is like number 4, I think number 4. We losing count. He dropping albums at a crazy rate this year.
I think he he recording in his car, literally, like Lil Wayne did in the Buck tour bus.
Yeah, I recorded in my sleep. I'll be writing bars on pieces of paper and be rapping. Destination Bars, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Just came out with the album called It's Forever Too Late. All the beats is produced by my boy LAZ. He should be chiming in soon. Shout out to LAZ, Rap Crime Entertainment. Shout out to Money Green Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And the Gallery channel, you know. It's my 3rd album this year. You know what I'm saying? And 1 year, I just decided to do something different. It just was natural, you know. And all my albums not long. All the albums are like 10 songs. Like this album got 10 songs. Year of the Mogul had 10 songs, and for some even reason had 13 songs, 14 songs. So got to get it, man. Got a lot to talk about.
Now we're gonna start with the album cover. It came out on Halloween weekend. Did you plan that with the album cover? Did it have anything to do with Halloween at first, or you just ran with it with Halloween weekend coming up?
That's a dope question, man. That wasn't the original cover at first. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to CJ, Snake knows CJ. You know, Idea Boy, Image Design. I had a different cover, and I was kind of leaking the cover to a few people, and like everybody liked it. You know what I'm saying? The few people that I did send it to, but it didn't resonate with me. You know what I'm saying? It was a picture of a newborn baby. And maybe I see the picture so you could flash it in there, you know. But it was a picture of a newborn baby with braids. It was supposed to kind of be like me, and it was holding the umbilical cord like a mic. But that was my original idea, but it didn't work out. So I had to go back to the drawing board, and I came up with the new idea with it's, you know, for the title with the zombie hand reaching out the ground. And I've been had this artwork for probably 4 or 5 months, probably 6 months. I had the artwork. I got this artwork the same time I got Year of the Mogul artwork done. So I had it for about 5 months. So when I got the new artwork with the zombie hand going out the ground, you know, it just reminded me of some. Well, honestly, I leaked this photo to another homeboy of mine, and he was like, "Oh, this is like some Halloween stuff." And you know, he's like, "I don't like it." He's like, "I don't like that." But I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck what. Yeah, I didn't give a fuck at that. It went off like, dude. I didn't give a fuck what he liked. Who liked it? I liked it. It was my new idea. I'm like, this shit fire. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna come on out with this shit on Halloween. I kind of was thinking that anyway. So it was just like like-minded people thinking the same. So I just decided to push the album to Halloween, especially I didn't want to come out with all the albums at the same time, like back to back. I wanted to give us some space to breathe. So it just ended up working out.
So to continue with the album cover, gender of the zombie, that's a male or female. Like I want to like distinct, you know what I'm saying? You know, me type of detailing type situation.
Yeah, that's a hermaphrodite. Okay.
Wait,
hermaphrodite zombie. Okay.
LGBTQ, LMLP, we love y'all.
Merriam-Webster. Y'all just heard that. Y'all put that in some type of dictionary. What's the definition of the word he just used? Merriam-Webster, chime in the comment section.
No, you know what, man? I really respect and appreciate that question, man. That was one of the things that I was insecure about when I first got the cover. I'm like, damn, man, it got them like the nails painted black, you know. So when I went back to my graphic design, I'm like, man, I love the cover, but the nails, you know, you think I'm thinking. And my graphic designer, you know, we close, we pretty cool. He's like, man, I think you're thinking about it too hard. This is art, you know. And I originally loved it at first. So I just went along with it. So I thought about it. I'm like, it's 2021. It's perfect. Halloween. It's a zombie hand, but then you got the wrist, the bracelet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the nails look, yeah.
That sleeve look nice too.
Yeah, got a zombie tattoo like dried up. But yeah, it looked like nail polish. It is nail polish, but it's really supposed to be a zombie, but it's just the theatrical of it being in the grave. So it's not a hermaphrodite. It's not a woman. It's a man's hand grabbing a microphone. If I could go back, I should have had, because that's the graphic designer. I should have had my hand because my fingernails are already dark. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to my pops. I'm still mad at him about that.
Yeah.
But you know, hey, it is what it is. What can I do? I could have had my hand grabbing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. It worked out.
No, I mean we still get the you still got the message across. You know what I'm saying? That you're gonna be rapping. You're gonna be rapping to the day you know what I'm saying, to the day you die. So
it's
or you came back. You came back to rap, nigga. Either way it go, nigga.
or if you say it like this, it's forever. Too late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
too late.
It's forever. Too late. Could do it like that too. Too late. I'm gonna do this shit forever. Too late. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. But yeah, man, that's exactly what it was. It could be a bit of a mind buster because people try to always find out the end of that metaphor. Like they can't connect the forever too late. So they get some half people probably get a little frustrated about the title. Some people might be enlightened about the title, but it's meant to bust your brain up because it's really a metaphor for it's never too late to be great, to rap, to sing, to act, to sell cars, to have kids, you know what I'm saying? To hurt somebody, you know, to do whatever you want to do. It's never too late, you know what I'm saying? To start going to sleep at 9 o'clock at night. It's never too late to do all these type of things. But I thought it's never too late was like too simple to me. So I wanted to have something to make people think. You know what I'm saying? So it's forever too late.
That's what's up. Dope.
Yeah, definitely a dope title and dope album cover.
Man, thank you.
And definitely dope timing for it to come out on Halloween weekend.
Yeah, fourth quarter Halloween, you know. I appreciate this too, y'all. I appreciate y'all taking the time out to chop it up with me about this project, man. For real.
Yeah, definitely we had to put it on the newest #1 hip hop podcast on YouTube.
Yes, Destination Bars.
Going for that throne. Everybody else that consider themselves competitors.
Yes.
But definitely I guess if y'all want to see the original album cover, y'all have to go for the deluxe edition.
Yeah, okay,
deluxe edition.
A deluxe edition of Forever Too Late. That's what I'm saying. Like I could still take that cover and do something with it in the future. You know what I'm saying? Or use it for promotion, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. But that's a good example. And if I do a deluxe, not just saying it's just to say it, that nigga Snake gonna be on it. You already know.
Don't be gassing me up. Don't be gassing me up.
This nigga.
Now you know I'm coming. You know I'm coming, bro. Good look. Shit.
And I don't want to wait to the end of the podcast to say this either. I want to take a commercial break to say be looking out for Snake and the Mogul and Snake album will be dropping next year, top of the year. You know what I'm saying? It's called The Other Side of the Circle. It's 50-50 split. You know what I'm saying? It's me, the other side. You know, we almost done, like 75% done. Album's gonna be crazy. You know, it's gonna be ballistic.
Shout out Mo.
Yeah, it's the only nigga that can ever stand toe to toe with me is Snake. Snake be going crazy.
100, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, there. All right, man. Since we taking side notes, a little commercial breaks. You know what I'm saying? I know you cut the Grizzly. I noticed you cut the Grizzly on the last podcast. I ain't say nothing. You know what I mean? I'm like, why he cut the Grizzly? I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Good shit, man. You been killing, bro. Keep going, bro.
Thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I see you grew yours out. You grew your beard out.
I'm over here, motherfucking shit, growing too much. Shit.
See, I normally keep my chin here. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not gonna say nothing crazy to you know what I mean?
Let's get back to the hour, bro, because it go everywhere.
Just joining into Destination Bars right at this moment. We got Lazy joining into the Destination Bars podcast.
That's what's up.
What's up, Lazy?
Swipe to the left.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
There we go. Yeah. How you doing today, bro?
Chilling. I'm always moving.
Yeah, definitely on the move. You right in time for the podcast. Cool. This your first time joining us at Destination Bars. So give us a little of your musical background as far as an artist and a producer.
Well, I've been in this for a minute. I'd say we pushing 30 years now. I mean, probably back late 80s, early 90s. You know, I used to DJ. I played drums, spun house music and hip hop, and then it just kind of evolved itself into beat making. And got with a crew. Formulated a Solomon, Boondock, Infinite, and we just made hip hop. What was real to us back in the day. Me and Solomon Grunge, we, kind of taught each other how to work the ASR-10, and we were just creating the foundation for this movement we had in Champaign. You know what I'm saying? And just years passed, and we just, we do our thing, but it just never really gained traction. It never took off. We had a pretty strong following in Champaign. Part of the clique moved out to Boston so they started connecting with people out there. We didn't have the internet, back then. Now it's a lot easier. Things are kind of like coming full circle. We're starting to meet and collab with the likes of the Mogul, Reese T, just a lot of MCs that are still kind of putting in work now, grown men bars, So I make beats, I rap, I don't profess to be a rapper anymore, but if somebody need a 16, I'm a blaze that shit, but it is what it is, but thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Dope, bro.
Yeah. From the sound of Lazy and and Solomon's production, y'all was out there in Boston on some Kanye and Wyoming shit. Y'all was working on some shit.
Well, they went to Boston. I stayed in Champaign because I had kids and stuff like that. And then we moved north, and he, we just kind of reconnected. But yeah, spent a lot of time, up this way by myself. I was trying to connect with other MCs and things like that, and it wouldn't materialize. But I was steady making my own music, and I don't know. I got a jazz background. The formula that I've been really enjoying lately is the sample-based hip hop, but then I'd be laying trap drums on top of them, and or just different ways that I chop a sample, different ways that I hear it, and just having a music background, I feel like I understand the theory and how to make these beats move the way they have been. So I'm good. I'm good.
That's what's up. Like I really was feeling them live instruments and shit. I'm a big live instrument type guy. So man, I was like, when I was hearing, I was like, damn, that just sound dope as hell.
Yeah. I was proud of that project. I've been holding on to a lot of them beats, wanting to do something with it myself. But when I came across Mogul, we just vibed out. He came to a studio session we were having at our house or at my crib, and we just connected. So I opened the vault and just let him have his way with it. And I think that he selected some pretty tight beats, and I'm definitely proud of this project.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
go ahead, introduce that nigga Mo. Go ahead, break it down a little bit more for us.
Hey man, the person, right over there with the white shirt, with the,
grown man,
seasonal grown beard. His name is Lazy. He's a dope producer, man. One of the coldest producers of all times, man. I hear a lot of compliments all the time about his beats. I was fortunate to be able to come to that session. We confided in each other. We actually created a bond before we even did music. We was became friends, befriended each other, and we just had that in common. But it just happened so organically, man. And because that session, it was supposed to be a whole lot of MCs coming, and they couldn't make it. So I busted all their tires so they couldn't make it, and I prank called them and shit so they couldn't make it because I wanted all the beats to myself.
Don't show up in the crib.
Yeah, so I came over there, man, and he did open up the vote because a lot of those beats, he was definitely holding them probably for himself or for some real times, and it ended up just being a natural real time. And I'm honored to be able to rap on his beats because, in my opinion, his style is just so dope. How he fusion trap drum tracks with hip hop samples, and it's so natural for him to do that. It's not all his beats, but it's just something that I hear since I did a whole lot of songs to his beats. It's like it's a dope fusion with the hi-hats, with the snares, with the drums, with the kick, the bass, but then he'll have like a dope ass unorthodox sample on top of a cut. And then his samples, if it's somebody singing on the sample sound like the person really singing on the song. It don't sound like a sample. It sounds like the shit live, bro. I don't know how he do that, but he's very talented with that. And
yeah, that shit, them motherfuckers was hidden.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Now what's
I better tune in. Y'all better tune in, yo.
Now what's the first track that y'all recorded together that y'all collaborated on? Like the very first track that you can remember?
For the album or just in general?
Just in general.
Was it Absence or the
Absence?
Other Girl?
Other Girl. It was Other Girl.
Yeah.
Other Girl.
Solomon. He holding on to that one. I want to hear that one drop so bad. I mean, I got a little rough copy of it, but it's just the beat that he brought was up tempo, and it was just, I don't even know how to describe it. I would say that beat is not something on a hip hop platform that you have heard before. And it's just the way the beat just come in and I just hit it and it just moves. The track just moves. It's cold.
It's dope, man. It's dope. It's dope, man. Shout out to Solomon Grunge, you know what I'm saying? That's my other brother. You know what I'm saying? We definitely all connected through each other from Solomon Reese, you know what I'm saying, from Champaign to Chicago. Yeah, but that was on his beat. Beat is fire. You know, we killed it, man. And we did some few other songs after that. But when I came to that session, the first song that we worked on at the session, I believe, or not, when I came back, pretty much the first song that we recorded is the intro. It's the first song on the album.
I think even before that, you did the hook for the project I was working on. You did a verse on Nothing Can Come Between Us, and then you did the hook for You Made Me Evil.
Oh yeah, tell them about that project that you dropped. Yeah, that's definitely a good project.
Looking at about a year ago, I dropped a project called Third Eye Retrospect. It's on all platforms, LAZ, Third Eye Retrospect. But it was a song that I had True Indeed on, and we both had a verse, and I had let him go first. And I heard it, I was like, oh, hell no, this dude ain't gonna blow me off this damn track. True Indeed he cold. And so I just tried a different style over the track. It was cold, and then Mogul just kind of sealed the deal with the hook.
Yeah, I ain't want no verse on that anyway, because them niggas went crazy. And I was having a bad week that week. So I probably wouldn't have been subpar. But yeah, that was a dope song. It's a dope album. Yeah, I actually was mad at LAZ. I said, I like the song we did, but man, well, you ain't put me on this one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's dope though, bro. It's dope. And we fuck, True Indeed is family. Me and Snake got a song with True Indeed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's fam. For real. True Indeed, he a monster.
But I just wanted to add that Mogul was really, really, he was good to work with. He has a vision and he may see it and I don't see it. And I've learned over the years to, like, if you're working with someone, you gotta kind of just trust the process. And I fed him the beats. If he needed me to make some adjustments, I did that and just kind of let him go with it. And all I did was provide a platform for him to stand on and project his amazingness. You know what I'm saying? I think what you did to put this album together was, pretty amazing, dude. I'm proud of you and I'm thoroughly impressed.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Humbly, for real. It's forever too late.
A long day, fellas. I'm just trying to calm the nerves. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, man. No problem.
Everybody on the same type of vibe. It's a chill vibe. It ain't nothing too you can loosen your tie when you're on destination bars. We all kick back, just chill, sip your drinks. That's the vibe we got on destination bar.
All right, bet. I appreciate the opportunity to be here, man, and I apologize for my lateness. I was my kid was in baseball practice, and then my wife threw a curve. Was like, "Can you pick up Fridays?" Well, sure. Happy life.
Well, I'll address the elephant in the room, Lazy, because you're not the only person that's lazy, because I was late too. Okay. And when I made it here, I'm not gonna say which one of these fucking guys said this, but they both kind of said it. Said, "Oh, you forever too late."
Forever too late.
So we both late. We are so unprofessional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No disrespect to your podcast, and I appreciate the opportunity.
No, not at all. Not at all. We gonna always keep it moving.
Niggas have to really fit the title. Niggas have, we cannot show up on the title.
You said have to put it in parentheses. Had to put it in quotations.
It was calculated. It was calculated. What can I say? It was on purpose.
It's forever too late.
As they say.
Definitely. Now,
Yeah.
now, man, my favorite tracks on the album was Forevermore, Behind the Dreams, Renovated, Hater Within, End of Forever. I'm gonna have y'all go over those tracks from Mogul's perspective first, then from Lazy's perspective on each of those tracks.
Yeah.
Now the intro, Forevermore, what inspired you, Mogul, to do that track?
And I appreciate that whole build up. Let's go through this. First of all, I do want to say that since I'm really like trap music and hip hop, like, you know what I'm saying, so much, 3 6 Mafia Gangstar, and I don't 100% know Lazy's background on who he listens to. We can ask him that later. But like I said, that fusion that he got, it was just a perfect chemistry for me, you know. But going to the first song, Forevermore, the inspiration off that was weed. That was the first time since I was probably, I mean, I hit the weed a little bit here and there, but I had went through a phase of just smoking for like about 9 months. You know what I'm saying? But that was the beginning of the 9 months, and it was with him. So I wanted to write. I never wrote my whole career while I was high. You know what I'm saying? Never wrote a song high. Never put nothing together high. So that's the first song I ever wrote high because I don't smoke. I drink. You know what I mean? So that weed opened up different doors in my mind. So you might hit shit on that probably don't sound like it don't make sense. And I might have to explain. Like, you know what I'm saying? No doubt could fit. We flying past math. You know, that's when a falcon could get calculus. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know.
He did
That part though.
Yeah, but you know, that means just robbing a nigga. I'm just saying it in a real scientific, unorthodox, expect a deck type of way. Just that's when the falcon, the desert eagle, you know what I'm saying, could get calculus, get your money. No doubt could fit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Run your pockets. I was on some gangster shit. I went all the way back to, I ain't gonna say no names, but I had a cousin a long time ago that was on heroin, winging off of heroin. You know what I'm saying? My mind just was going, I was back in the living room through portals. So Forevermore, it's just the beat. When the niggas played the beat, like, nigga, Get Out 2 came out. Get Out 2 came out. You ain't seen it? It was in my mind. Well, I ain't gonna be too long-winded about that, but that song was basically stimulated off of weed, off of me smoking.
So,
for real.
So
definitely
how high 3 on wax?
Yeah. I don't even smoke no more, but I'm happy I did for that song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Now over to Lazy. How you feel about that track and the idea for it?
Again, that's one of them situations where, you know, it was kind of, I feel like I set the stage, put some weed in them and just kind of let them go. You know what I'm saying? It was just a vibe, really. And I mean, if you listen to me, what's funny about when people get to smoking, they be thinking they like supreme intelligence and shit, you know? And it's just like, I kind of winged it on my little part, but I just felt like it wasn't it. Basically what I was saying is it's just the progression, and then where you ended up at is what you about to run into where he started rapping. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of like feeding you him. And the beat, shout out to Adrian Young. He's the same dude that did the soundtrack for like Black Dynamite and all that. I came across that sample and it was really hard to I called the beat A Young Arrangements because all I did was kind of rearrange it. I kind of let it just be what it was, but just kind of cut up sections and place it where I needed it to be at. And Mogul was able to definitely take advantage of that opportunity. I really like that song.
That's dope. I didn't know that's why you named it that. I was wondering why you named it. That shit used to irritate me. What the fuck is 8 arrangement? But I see now. But you know what? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the way Lazy talks in between my verses, I don't think it would have made that type of magic. Because the bars was dope, the beat was dope, but I have to really credit the what he was saying. It was like some shit in between he was saying, and it built it up with
It,
that beat.
it all came together naturally on that track.
Yeah.
Right. So
it definitely fit with nothing out of place on the track.
yeah. So yeah, moving right along, man.
Yeah, that beat
Forevermore.
hard as hell. That beat hard as hell.
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
And what I like about it too, y'all gave the beat time to shine. Like sometimes people try to put like too much on the track, but y'all just had moments in there where y'all gave the beat time to just play and just let the beat have its spotlight too.
What you think about that song, Snake?
That motherfucker raw. Lazy went in. You went in, bro.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate. Oh, and good to meet you, fella. I've heard a lot about you.
Yeah, I hear a lot about you too, bro. It definitely is good to meet you, brother. Like, yeah. Bro, I always praise you, bro.
Yeah, well, he does you as well. He does you as well.
Say we're gonna need a Snake Lazy collabo next.
Yeah.
I've been trying to retire for I don't know how long, but it's just this type of stuff keep happening.
Say they not gonna let you retire.
No, they ain't gonna let me. They ain't gonna let me.
Hey Snake, he said he wanted to send a beat for our next project, man. We gotta take him on that, man.
All right, I'll give you something nice.
I would gladly appreciate that, young fella.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, you nice with it too, fella. You nice.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah. Can we move along a little bit?
Yeah, he gotta go. Yeah. All right, bet. Let's move along.
No, I ain't gotta go. I just want to ask I want to get to my favorite
Oh,
song. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I ain't want to cut S off, you know. I just want to get to my favorite shit, you know.
Oh yeah, go ahead. We
Mogul.
alternate.
Mogul is a lazy rapper. Like that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that's that shit. Mogul is a lazy writer. In the verses, Mogul is a lazy rapper. I'm like, that shit it's all that shit was cold. The beat switch, that bitch dropped, it's the Mogul. Like the whole fucking track. What the fuck, yo? You
gonna speak on that? You got it.
The whole track.
Go ahead. You go first on that one, Lay. Go first on that one.
It was. I mean, he hit me up before the project was over. It was like, man, I need a beat that I just want to freestyle over, and I got this concept, and I was like, all right, well, I sent him one, and he's like, yeah. So I sent him another one. He's like, all right, bet. While he was recording the last two songs for the project, and it was True Indeed with you there at that session? No, it was your auntie that was at the session.
Yeah.
He needed me to send him just kind of like transitional instrumental, you know, like intro type beats, interludes. And I sent him the first beat on the Lazy Mogul's a Lazy Rapper. That was a beat I made specifically for that freestyle, but then I sent him two others, and I really enjoyed what he did over him. We freestyled over one, and then he just kind of just dropped knowledge on the other one, and that's towards the end of the song and the very last song of the album. But as far as that particular song we're speaking on, I handed him the beats and he kind of did his thing, man. And I like what you did with that. That was dope.
Man,
but
thank you.
That beat, that shit was that transition, that shit was cold in the motherfucker. Where that second part of that beat come from? Like that's the sample. That's all you. What is that?
That was one of the first beats that I had made when I got Machine MK3. I started out back in the day working on the ASR 10, right? And we moved to MPCs. I had a Yamaha motif, but anyway, when I discovered Machine, it just allowed me to do everything that I had hoped to, and that was the sample-based beats with the chops and stuff like that. fast forward to the MK3, that it was an Al Green sample. And I know I ain't supposed to be telling y'all who these samples are, but if you listen and you know what's happening, you know, I've heard other people chop that beat, and I was like, man, fuck that. If I'm gonna touch something that someone else has touched, I'm gonna do my damnedest to outdo them on their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then at that point where you was like, you be chopping that shit up, Lazy. Yeah, that was one of my signature moves right there. I was just like, I'm gonna chop the fuck out this and be like, whop, bam, and there you got it. So
natural, so natural. I just said it right there and it happened.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Well, I just happened to have that for you. That was one of them vaults. That came out the first vault.
That was a last minute decision, man, because it was originally just that first original beat. But let me tell you, that's the last song that I wrote. So by the end of the album, I called the Mogul as a lazy writer because I didn't feel like writing no more. You know, I didn't want to write anything. You know, so I really had to dig in deep to get that first verse out because I wrote that first verse. Yeah. But I had to really sit and meditate. You know what I'm saying? And what I do, if y'all go through my career, I always be transparent with exactly what's going on with me, or what happened, or what I see. I write stories and do all that stuff too, but I just write what's going on with me, and I was being lazy. But it just so happened that the producer name is Lazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You want to break down your name, Lazy, real quick?
LAZ is lyrical from A to Z.
Only not in his wife's opinion.
Listen, look.
Oh, is that Wildfire?
Yeah, look. So you want to pop your head up in here real quick?
That's just plain lazy.
Wildfire, where you at? Wildfire. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing? It's the destination boss.
Who is that?
We got the LAZ happy family in here.
Yeah, this is definitely my better half.
Hey, black love, yo. Black love.
Yeah,
you know it's something when you look like your girl. Y'all looking like
we've been together too long.
Right.
Together too long. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thinking the same thing right now.
Damn. See, we talking about the wrong album. She a rapper, but she just don't know it. But right. That's another story.
I had a process.
You did your thing. You did your thing on that Wildfire.
Yeah, so if you ever journey over and listen to Wildfire off of Third Eye Retrospect. Yeah.
They're here his lyrics though. I would have had a whole different set of lyrics.
Right, she spit them nicely. Well,
I'm leaving.
Anyway, fellas. Anyway.
Can
y'all just tell
who is everyone?
We got the Mogul in here. We got Snake in here, Stand Near Knowledge Erupts. And I'm extravagant. This is our Destination Bars. You on the third ever Destination Bars podcast. And they definitely gonna keep Lazy busy making beats. They definitely gonna keep him busy making beats.
He's amazing at it, so that'll work. That'll work.
Thank you, baby.
Feel free to like, share, and comment, as they say. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Hey, thanks for let your husband, do this music with us, cause.
Well, I mean, you definitely blessed the track, so amazing job on that record.
Thank you.
Album, record. I'm telling my age, y'all. I'm telling my age.
That's dope, Lazy, man. That's so dope, bro. So
it's a blessing.
Yeah, definitely. Next track, one of my favorites on there was Behind the Dreams. Mogul, what drove you to do that song, Behind the Dreams?
I'll keep it real short, so we can keep moving along. And it's one of those songs where you got to go check it out and listen to it for yourself. but it's definitely a true story. That whole song is real. It's 2 minutes or some odd seconds. Of course, Lazy made the beat, and to believe it or not, I had made the track list for this whole album before I even really did songs. Like I made the track list, I came up with titles, and then when I knew it was the beat, I put the beat with them songs with the titles that I had for the track list. So I already had my track list. That's but when I heard that beat, I
Yo,
knew.
not to cut you out, G, because you just said something. You just said something that I think is kind of difficult, because I can't really come up with that title until I hear that track. And that's kind of funny how you said you already had it, but then you just put it to the beat once you notice it that you wanted that title to go with it. So that's dope, yo.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm positively incredibly dyslexic. Okay, so I use it for my advantage. I'm not dyslexic; it's a metaphor, but it's definitely some different brain cells that's turned a different way somewhere in there. And
that's cold though, yeah.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I wrote the track list out already. It's just a part of the vision of in existence. But when that beat came, I knew what I wanted to talk about. It's just that beat, and just a quick little. It's just a story that's about you gotta listen to it. I dropped them
That's
things
what
in
it's
there.
about.
That's what it's about. If you really want to hear that song, it's a really great song. And you got to hear the whole story. But shout out to my girl, you know what I'm saying, Rakaya, and I leave it at that. But just check it out. But Lazy, if you you could break down what it is. You feel free to say what it's about.
No, I could make it short and sweet. When we first went into quarantine, there was a batch of beats that I made. I was just, I locked myself here in this lab. I was working from home and whatnot, and I just made beats. I felt like there was some type of cloud hanging over me, just the whole fact of the uncertainty of COVID and whatnot, and just, what is this world going to look like now? And I think I was able to express how I was feeling through beat. And there was just, I don't know, the way that beat came together, it was just, I sit down and I go through samples and then just let it talk to me. And the beat kind of makes itself. All I do is orchestrate what it's trying to get me to do. And that was one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, shit was dope, man. Shit was dope. So I like that beat as soon as I first heard it. And just behind the dreams, just like somebody said, behind the scenes, but it's behind the scenes, it's behind the dreams. Like all my dreams, the dreams that didn't come true, the dreams that did come true, what happened behind my video shoots, shit that didn't go right. You would have never thought that this happened, but I'm telling you what happened behind the dreams, behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's really about. It's really behind the scenes of my whole music career, or a significant part of my music career. With some gems in there.
So, hey, can I jump in real quick?
Yeah.
What's the name of this podcast so my girl can look it up and follow it outside of this room?
Oh, this is one of the many podcasts we got on the channel. This is Destination Bars, but the channel is Gallery on YouTube. GALARRAY. Gallery is the name of the YouTube channel.
All right, cool. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt on that.
No,
no problem, bro. We keep uplifting the channel and featuring new artists and producers. Anybody that do any type of art form, we want to showcase them on this channel.
That's dope.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's behind the dreams, man. Yeah. I get real transparent in the music a lot.
It's a strength. I admired that on your album, your project with Solomon. Yeah.
Love for some even reason. Shout out to Solomon.
Solomon Grunge. He set the benchmark for this project that I put out. Me and that dude been sharpening swords for 20 plus years. And when that project dropped, I'm like, that's why the vault opened. Is because I was trying to make sure if you're gonna rap on some of my beats, you're gonna get the best of me, especially coming out next to Solomon. You know what I'm saying?
Solomon dope. Solomon is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely started it, kicked it off. You know what I'm saying? And he got a beat that's gonna be on me and Snake album next year.
Yeah.
That's
He
what's
the truth. No one chops like him. No one chops as well as him, except maybe me.
They said what a time to be alive. They got Solomon and LAZ on the like Dominique and Mike in the slam dunk contest out here.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd love to see that on the verses. You know, Solomon and LAZ.
No, his catalog deep. My deep.
Just say the word. We can make that happen. We can make that happen on the YouTube live.
Nah, I mean, I'm a rep myself, but game recognized game, and he on top of his.
Yeah, definitely respect.
Shout out to Solomon.
Solomon was on the very first ever Destination Bars with Mogul.
Yeah,
love that guy, man. Shout out to SG.
That's my guy. We go back. I mean, we started this together, so it's nothing but utmost respect for that dude. Yeah.
Definitely respect to Solomon Grunge. For everybody tuning in on the YouTube, y'all chime in the comment section below what y'all think about the album as a whole. It's Forever Too Late. Now on to the next track, one of my favorites, and LAZ, I'm gonna start with you. Renovated. You don't hear production like this anymore, like really in hip hop, like this type of like production, this type of lively production is the best way to say it.
Yeah.
What inspired you with that beat, making that beat, and just the process of making that beat?
That was another COVID session, and I've come up listening to a lot of different types of music. I mean, I played classical when I was a shorty. I played viola. I played saxophone briefly. My heart was, I like the way country music is written, but I mean, you ain't gonna hear me sampling no country music. That ain't happening. But I have a gospel background. That's why, I learned music theory, playing drums with the organist, bass guitarists and whatnot. And I just kind of understood how stuff came together. But, late 80s and 90s, when we were in school at Champaign, that's predominantly white. I mean, there's a black presence there, but white kind of ran the city. So we were listening to, Def Leppard, REO Speedwagon, Metallica, Van Halen, all that. So, I mean, I've had influences all my life with different genres of music. And sometimes, music from a whole other genre be slapping. And it has hip hop elements in it. That one, all I did was chop it and rearrange it. When I come across something, there's just pieces in it, you hear it differently, and you just kind of, you make it your own. And all I did was just chop that, rearrange it, and it just started banging. We was at a studio session at KO's crib, and we were just playing instrumentals. And Mogul and KO had a full-on freestyle session over that beat. He got mad at me when I cut it off because I'm trying to let these niggas hear my rest of my shit, stuff like that. But he remembered. Mogul remembered, and he hit me back like, yo, where is that beat? And I was like, I think I lost it, but I happened to have the version that he had. And I gave him that, and that came together. That was the long-winded version.
Yeah, that's cool. Because when we was freestyling to it, that's how I came up with the hook. Because I remember we was using that cadence. I was fucking your bitch. It took me a minute, ain't it? Renovated, and KO is the one that said renovated in his freestyle at the session.
Yeah.
And like you said, I remember that, you know, and shout out to KO, man. I got to give him his credit. Like he killed that shit, man.
Yeah, that was dope.
And he snapped. You know what I'm saying? He went the fuck off.
I used to be excited on some of the songs that he was recording, and it's just like that one, Paper Endorsements, and what was the other one? Drug Killer.
Oh yeah.
I was like chomping at the bit to hear that. I mean, I was like, man, send me a copy while you at the session, dog. It's just those are yeah. But anyway, carry on.
Yeah. But yeah, renovated. It's just, you know, about restore the hip hop feel out. When I heard that beat, it just was hip hop. It had the guitar, and I knew it had to be track number 5. I just knew. I said, this got to be number 5. You know, it's just a number 5. It just sounds like it's gonna be track number 5. Just the way it come in, you know. So it's explicit, it's bars, it's renovated, you know, short and sweet. KO had the perfect voice. I had the perfect metaphors. It just was a good clash of the Titans, you know. And I got a line in there that I might get canceled for, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
What's that line? I think I do. I
was
just gonna bring it up.
Go ahead, bring it up, Snake. Bring it up.
No, I don't know if this is the right tune. But you know, she sucking like Nick, no gag reflex. Like,
no, that's Mogul is a lazy rapper.
Oh, okay, my lazy writer. I'm still, you see where I'm still at.
They
Yeah.
Some of y'all gotta tune in to hear which line he talking about. This we gonna post the link in the description of this video.
Nice.
So y'all can listen to the album. Definitely listen to the album. Next up, my next favorite track on the album was The Hater Within. Mogul, let's start with you. What made you think of this concept to do a song called The Hater Within, which revolved around I get it was what I took from it was early frustrations in your music career, and take it from there on.
Well, before I take it from there, can I pretend like how women start talking, they start crying? Well, you know, the song it started off like, and they always tell somebody, they always try to stop somebody from consoling them. Bitch, don't you want somebody to help you calm down? Okay, enough for the jokes. Hater Within, I finally was able to do that song because I'm legitimately out of the haters club. I'm not a hater no more. I was a deep down inside hater of those, everybody I mentioned, because it wasn't a dedication. It was a dedication to the Chicago rappers, but not all of them, because it's 1,000 Chicago rappers. You notice I ain't say Common. I never hated or felt no type of jealousy or envy towards Common. That's my favorite rapper. That's one of my top 5, top 3. You know, I didn't say nothing about Crucial Conflict. I didn't say nothing about Do or Die, Psychodrama, or, you know, whatever other. I ain't say nothing about Chief Keef, because I like all of them. I never felt the rappers that I named in that song, I really was jealous of. I really had a time where I was hating on them, and I decided to not like them. I remember when Chance the Rapper first came out, I was so jealous. I was like, here go another Chicago rapper coming out, and it's not me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm like the greatest. I'm like, how motherfucker ain't hear me yet? This is how I was really feeling, but this is in the past. I evolved. You know what I'm saying? I respect all that music. Twister, I was jealous of Twister. I'm like, he the first one out Chicago. Twister is a monster. He a legend, like I said on the song. You know, and I ain't gonna go all the names. I went to school with Metaphor. We used to call him Metaphor, but his rap name was Four on Black Ink. Yes, I was jealous of him. Knowing that we went to school together and I was that close to fame and that close to notoriety to be for people knowing I'm great. But I grew. I said, it's not about the validation. I don't need these people validation and support. I'm my validation. And my path is my path. So I grew out of that. I talked about it in therapy, and I sincerely you know, send my blessings to all those rappers and rest in peace, Juice World, because I was jealous of Juice World. And I tried to ridicule him because he was from the suburbs. Yeah, I'm from Chicago. I was born in Chicago. You know, I was raised in Chicago, but I moved to the suburbs too. You know what I'm saying? I was probably 17, whatever. I moved to the suburbs. It don't matter where you from. You know what I'm saying? You can still get your motherfucking head peeled back right in Harvey right now. You get your shit split right in Harvey right now. And Dalton. Off of Sibley anywhere. Like I went to school in the suburbs, but I ridiculed him. I'm like, but why ridicule him and look at the type of music he doing? He not trying to be nothing he not. You know what I'm saying? He was a great artist, man, and I ended up liking his music after he passed. But just to shorten up everything, it's just about a hater. It's about a hater, which was me. I was hating on them rappers from Chicago, man. But but after I grew out of it, on the same token, I gave them their love. You know, I did think Bump J sounded like Jermaine Dupri. I did. You know, once I found out, what kind of street dude he was, I tucked my tail in and said, let me leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? But no, shout out to Bump J, man. You know, he one of the realest. And it's all about respect. But I just gave them their roses, at the same time, just to say I grew from it.
That's kind of what I took from it when you was spitting that shit. And that motherfucking beat was cold as hell, lazy. Once again,
Thank you.
Yeah.
You already know how I feel about Twister, and you kicked it off, and I really had to tune in, like what, it's funny, cause you my best friend, nigga, and
Yeah.
I was like, shit, it's funny you said the way you saying, it's like a hater evolving, but at the same time, I feel like I want to hate. I was already evolved. Now I want to hate.
Right. And I do want to say this too, because I want to say this publicly. I don't just want to say this behind the scenes or in text messages. I want to give a lot of credit to Snake for showing me a different angle of support and showing me how to love our own from our city. Snake, you know what I'm saying, has been supportive for my whole career damn near. Come to my shows, support my albums, and him being a rapper, and we had our little fallouts or whatever at the beginning of our friendship, but him evolving before me and showing me how to show love to other rappers, not just in your crew. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Like, I appreciate that, Snake, man, for real.
Hey, 100 for you, you know what I'm saying? 100 on that, bro.
Yeah.
Much love, bro.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the hater with them. I'm not a hater. I don't want to be a hater no more.
Yeah, no. Kanye, he still don't like you, though.
Yeah, Kanye.
Yeah, fuck Kanye, man. You notice I ain't said nothing about Kanye. Kanye, man, get out of here. Jesus, Lord. And you did the right thing. Hate me. Fuck out of here, man.
Oh, man.
Hey, leave our president alone, bro. Leave our president alone, bro.
He just might not ride through Texas with a drop top. That's all I know.
Come on, man.
Hey, look at Lazy. Look at Lazy. Hey, Lazy, I ain't seen it in the past.
I ain't said a word.
Lazy, what did you think about the concept behind the hater within?
I mean, I think it was definitely I respected the transparency. There's not too many people that's gonna openly admit what he admitted on that track and displaying the growth right before your eyes, because he felt a certain way and then he come to see it a different way, and he grew from that and addressed it. And the beat was just a good backdrop for it. I mean, that beat has history, but this is about Mogul right now, and I just think that it was a good backdrop for the story he had to tell.
Yeah, the bass line, all that stuff just went along with it. Was just perfect. I have to be in the mood to hear that song, but I do know it's one of the strongest songs on the project. You know what I'm saying? For real. Shout out to all the rappers in Chicago. Y'all do y'all thing. I see Boss Top. He coming up. He was running around with Chief Keef. He's doing good. You know what I'm saying? DJ 45. He's coming up as a director. This is just shouting out the people that's coming up that you probably ain't heard of yet, but they coming. You know, and they success don't have nothing to do with me. That's what I had to realize. You know what I'm saying? And the best way to kill jealousy and envy is with gratitude. And remember, jealousy is not all bad. It could be a positive thing because jealousy is the cousin of competition. Boom. Drop the fucking mic. Okay?
Mic drop.
So take that gem with you, G. Yeah.
How you feel? I'm fucking with
Hate it
that.
within. My next song on the duplex gonna be called The Lover Within. I'm gonna talk about all the females, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't like. Female rappers. What we got next?
That's an interesting concept right there. We're definitely looking forward to The Lover Within. Salute to all the female rappers. I'm guessing it's gonna be another Chicago-based rappers, female rappers.
Yeah, Tink. I'm going in on Tink because her voice would be a little irritating. Shauna, you know what I'm saying? Because they made
we
it
ain't gonna
before
mess
me.
with Shada. We ain't gonna mess with Shada.
No, we can't mess with Shauna. Kick her shit.
Yeah,
she
putting dudes in the dirt.
Shauna, when you see this YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Hey, that's all I was saying. I can't
She be giving dudes dirt naps.
Man, Shauna Tink, they dope, man. Drizzy, I don't know what happened to her, but she was dope too. You know what I'm saying? Female rap, Katie got bands, you know. They be trying to clown her, whatever, but she doing her. She did her thing. Rappers wish they could get to that point of their career, you know.
Man,
But
shout out to the Brat, man.
What? She just pulled her pants down on stage and showed her whole ass. She did.
Shout out to Nuisance, you did.
Don't start. That's a whole nother split. That's a whole nother split the bar. Nuisance is the greatest female rapper from Chicago. Okay, let's go. Let's move forward.
You got two more songs I'm gonna touch on right quick. I'm gonna do a rapid fire on these two.
Okay, we gotta move forward. Okay.
You had the track with Reese T.
Paper endorsements.
Yeah, paper endorsements with Reese T. What's your take on that song, Mogul?
First I want to say I apologize to Reese for not shouting him out on the last song. I said everybody's name that was on the album. I forgot to say his name, but that's one half of the Mic Gods. We in the talks of doing another Mic Gods. I'm not sure, you know, but one time for Reese, okay? Reese is my big bro. Reese showed me a hell of a lot in my career when I was young, 15. He still showed me. But going to the song, man, my original take on the song was I wanted to talk about money because I was like, because I try to tackle different topics on all my projects, like a universal topic, and I ain't talked about money yet. But you know, it was another organic thing. And that thing at the beginning of the song, I put that in there for lazy. You know what I'm saying? It was like I like it, I love it, but I did it for lazy because I felt that energy that he wanted, that type of, you know, interlude type of, you know, something, a twist to it. So I put that in there. You needed it. So yeah, man, paper endorsements, man. You know, it's just about money, your endorsements. You know, how you could lose them, how you could get them. It's just a way to talk about bread, you know, money. You know, just in a hip hop way. That's it.
I think that was the hardest track on the album. That's my personal favorite. That beat slapped. I would not want to give you that one. But yeah, you did good on it. Y'all snap. I'm happy with that.
So you said you was trying to snatch that beat back, like you had it in his hand. You tug of war with that beat.
Yeah. He tickled me, and I was like, hey, then let it go and ran off with it.
Yeah, Reese snap.
It was an honor to be at that session. Low key, we had a studio section right after. Caught the last of that session. Him and Reese T. Them niggas killed that shit. That nigga Reese T was on 10, was ready. Nigga wanted to spit his. The nigga was spitting so much. Lance was like, slow down, hold on. That nigga Reese T.
He sounded amped on that one, boy. He sounded amped.
He went in there. I was there. That nigga went in that motherfucker and went crazy. My mom.
Shout out to Lance though. Shout out to Lance because the way he engineered that, he made my shit sound even better. And then he improved on the project. Just some of the tricks that he was using in the engineering process, I was like, yeah, that shit.
Lance G.
Yeah, Lance Snap.
Studios.
Oh.
I ain't gonna cap. I don't know. I think he want to take that shit. I'm trying to remember, but I think he did.
He probably did.
My mama.
He probably did. Reese is a legend, man. He probably did. He did. I'm just gonna say it. He did. That's not a lie. No, Reese
be ready.
I ain't cap.
I can't memorize my rhymes like that no more. I'd really have to go, I'd have to go a week or two just reciting that to be ready for a studio session the way he is.
That's who I learned that from. When I was 15 years old, he told me it's okay to change this, put that in there. It's okay to be yourself. Like he gave me a lot of pointers coming up, man.
Hey, I just want to cause what Lazy just said, and I know you're trying to go rapid fire, but I ain't gonna even cap. Mogul, I want to give you your flowers because you pushed me to do that as far as remembering like more quick on this how Lazy said he had to recite that shit. I kind of have felt into that, but when we started working on this album, bro, I ain't gonna even cap. The way you started, because we remember we was recording like 3 or 2 tracks, and we was writing like 3 or 2 tracks, and I was remembering that shit more and more faster because you was pushing me, bro. I just wanted to let you know that because it just hit me back once Lazy said that shit. I had my mama, because you know how I want to be pronouncing my words so damn clearly, but at the same time, because you know how I rap fast as hell, like nigga, I was like, but the way you push, like man, let's go ahead and when we be vibing and writing, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Your ass do push me on that level, bro.
Man, thank you, bro.
Your ass be having me ready, man.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I got you, bro. We got each other,
Right.
653.
653, bro.
Yeah, paper endorsements, S. You endorsing the whole Destination Bars. You said a rapid fire, your bed awaits you, but we not done, nigga.
Yeah,
paper endorsements.
Yeah, definitely paper endorsements was dope. Next we had the end of Forever. On this song, man, shout out to Lanzetta. I told you, remember when I heard this song, it sounded like some Blaze of Glory shit, like the end of an anime shit. The motherfucker finna go out in the blaze of glory. The way she was singing, like they be singing at the end of them animes. With the girl hold the rose and the teardrop hit but just spark like that shit was that type of epic. Like you finna go out in the blaze of glory, you gonna play that shit. The way she was singing on that shit.
Look, I'll let Lazy go. Go ahead, Lazy, do your thing with that. What you think? End of Forever.
I was waiting to hear that one too. I definitely enjoyed her voice. There was one part where her voice got raspy. I was like, man, she feeling this. I love that. And then the story that you told about, just where you started and carried you to the point that you at now. I felt that. Again, that was an older beat. That was a vault beat right there, but it was just the way that the beat transitioned and then the way that you guys laid on top of that. I thought it came out very well. I'm definitely impressed with that. That's a pretty strong song. Yeah, that's dope. And I think where you place it, I mean, that was a good way to, close the album out. I thought that was dope. I definitely enjoy listening to that. I had to stop listening to it just so we could sit and listen to it together when we did, because that was in full rotation.
The End of Forever. What you think about that song, Snake?
Shit, nigga. I'll text you the next day. Told you favorite track. Obviously that and Mogul is my latest rapper. But yeah, we call her auntie singing. You dig? Shit, it's like my auntie. You know what I'm saying? It's always love when I see auntie singing, nigga. And she, we already got a classic gang shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's classic gang shit song.
Shout out to that nigga Tron D once again. You know what I mean? But she killed the shit out of us, man. She was singing from the soul, man. I just love the way auntie sing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you killed that shit, put that vibe on there, and like Lazy said, nigga, it was perfect fitting for the end of the track and all that, bro. End of the album. Like,
wow. The end of Forever. It's like I've been doing that shit with my auntie since I've been a baby. You know what I'm saying? I remember being 3 years old and I had a good time. My auntie was like, "Sing it, nephew." I got a whole musical family, like y'all know, and y'all family as well. Man, my auntie, like it ain't no secret. That's like my second mama. You know what I'm saying? And her name is Lanzetta. I got plenty of songs with her. It's like my secret weapon, but anybody that want to work with her could work with her. She's open to work with everybody. She's professional. But I do want to say this about that particular session with that song. This was the first time she came to the studio since the pandemic and for a while, because we haven't did music for a while together. And this was the most prepared. I've been working with my auntie my whole life on music, bro. Just put it like that. This is the first time she was that prepared, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go too far deep into it, but she was really like on fire. Like Scottie Pippen took over the Bulls type shit. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Like niggas was untouchable. We came up with a song on our way to the studio. She went crazy, bro. Like her voice projects so well, And when I got the beat, I heard the beat. I'm like, this beat dope. I knew I wanted to do something with it. And I heard the sounds in it, and I just started singing that. And I said, I could hear her singing this. I ain't gonna be able to sing it, but she can. And my mom, shout out to my mom. That's my heart too. It's okay to have two hearts. You know what I'm saying? You got two sides of your chest. My mom on my left side, my auntie on my right side. What the fuck? There's all blood. So my mom helped me with the concept, like rapping in the first grade, and this to have my mom help me with that, not really realized till now. This lady done seen me rapping my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So for her to come up with that and help me with that, she like, man, this what you gotta say this, because you've been rapping your whole life. Yeah. So
shout out to OG. Shout out to OG Karen on the concept.
OG Karen came up with the concept on rap with Rap Forever too. We rap together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a sleeper song, but she helped me with that too. What'd you say, S?
I'm finna say definitely dope concept. OG Karen get the executive producer, right, some executive producer rights on that.
She ain't signed the contract, so
no, you can't leave.
Lazetta didn't either. No, I love them, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, like outside this podcast, we all got bonds, you know what I'm saying? But S and Snake, they ain't been around my family. Y'all know I get down with my mom, Mama Mogul, OG Karen, and Lonzetta. You know what I'm saying? Auntie singing. But yeah, man, that other part on that beat that's on the second half. That was that other last minute, you know, beat that Lazy sent me, and I put it at the end, and and I just wanted to talk, just talking, I gave myself and give everybody that feeling like it's the end of forever, but it's forever too late,
Yeah, you was talking your shit on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man, thank you. Oh, you know what I did? Let me tell y'all something real quick. All the people that I shouted out, I said, hey, I said your name in this album, but I ain't gonna say what song you on. So you gotta listen to the album and find it yourself. I said my dad name at the end of the album. He said, you damn fool. I had to listen to the whole album. It would be the last song. Tony Price. At least it's only 10 songs, Short and sweet.
Yeah. Definitely had to end the album the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Next up for Mogul, if you could perform any venue in the world and any music, first any venue, then any music festival, which one would you pick?
Oh, that's an amazing question, bro. Any music festival? I don't know what this one called, but it's I seen it on Wu-Tang. Okay, it's two of them. One I seen on Wu-Tang Mike's and Men documentary. They was overseas. They was at some festival, and this bitch was. I would love to rock that. But the one I really would want to do is the one DMX did. It was a clip that went around a long time ago.
That was I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, DMX, he had the fucking overall on, and man, that crowd, they went crazy when he just walked out. As soon as they seen the light hit his bald head, motherfucker, I would love to perform, but I don't know what that is. So if I have to say a name for something, maybe Webster Hall, of course the Garden, but not even, I don't want to even say of course the Garden. I ain't interested, that wasn't my dream. But like the reason why I say Webster Hall is because I seen the battle raps at Webster Hall on URL. I'm like, that crowd is amazing, So, and what was the other question that was attached to that?
It was just what venue and what music festival.
Yeah, Webster Hall venue and the music festival that DMX did, but I don't know the name of that festival. Woodstock, how about that? I'll do Woodstock.
Said Woodstock with the hippies.
With the hippie hoppies. I'd kill Woodstock. Shit.
Turn their ass out. They been that motherfucker.
That's a dope question though, as that was a fire question, man.
Definitely. We gotta keep the questions on point at Destination Bars. Next, for Lazy, who was some of the producers you drew inspiration from growing up?
We definitely EPMD, Audio 2, Tribe Called Quest, P Rock, CL Smooth. I mean, I had West Coast influences as well. I mean, definitely P-Funk music, jazz, just different genres of jazz. Bob James, everybody messed with him. I got to feel in some type of way when they happened to notice Bob James this summer. But Grover Washington, I mean, just both Marsalis brothers. I mean, I used to fuck heavy with just jazz music. My older music was more reflective of that. Mobb Deep. It's just, if I didn't say Wu-Tang, absolutely Wu-Tang. So, I mean, it's kind of where my sound, Erykah Badu too. I mean, it's that sound that they had was probably, the early and mid 90s is when we were doing it the hardest. And we would go through and listen to the Roots. We would go through and listen to their music. And me and Michael would find even the slightest bit of an open drum and then chop and flip them or find the flip samples and whatnot. I mean, there was something beautiful about making it back in the day before we had the equipment that comes with all the sounds. We used to have to sample everything and put it together. And just, I enjoyed that. And it's something it'll always be in me, so.
Dope, bro.
Yeah.
It's music, the whole world definitely move in cycles. Music the same way. Mark Twain had a saying, it's like history don't really repeat itself, but it do rhyme though. History does rhyme, and I say that.
Wow.
That's dope.
Yeah, I gotta do some philosophical shit in here too. You gotta have some philosophy. Yeah, I say that because a lot of 90s beats, you hearing a lot more samples from the 90s and 2000s than today's music. Like you could take like the most recent song, you could take I don't too much care for the song, but J. Cole killed it. That Wale song, Poke It Out, sampled Vibrant Thing, Q-Tip, Vibrant Thing.
Yeah.
Sampled it. But J. Cole murdered that song anyway. But that's the point I'm making is it's a lot of 90s and just like in that, that's not like how you had 70s and a lot of 70s and 80s samples in the 90s, and now you got
now they doing the 90s sample.
90s and 2000s, you hearing a lot of 2000s samples.
And that's weird. It's actually weird. I be getting tight about it sometimes too. And I understand why old folks got tight when we were sampling their music.
You said
I see the feeling now. I see the feeling now.
Yeah.
No. Oh, on the album, on the paper endorsements, damn. Why they trying to stick me from? I got that from Biggie. I normally don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Biggie. Yeah, that's I looked at it as as paying homage.
Yeah.
You gotta pay homage every now and then.
Pay homage. And guess who told me to do that? Guess who gave me that idea? My mama, OG Karen, Miss Mama Mogul. Yeah, so I'm not gonna tell y'all what else she did. She wrote the whole album. Fuck it, okay?
She gonna get her royalties. Hey,
she told me to make the beats correct, and I ain't gonna get to use them.
Yeah. OG really? Karen, if you watching this, you gonna get your royalties off this album. He didn't said too many concepts you didn't gave the album. Damn it, you getting your percentage.
Hey, oldest of the distance is my group.
What's up,
man? Yeah, but we good, man. Got that from my mom. Did a good thing with that. Honorable mentions that we really want to mention real quick before we leave. We have to shout out the features and the songs. Drug Killer, you know what I'm saying? Dope beat. Shout out to True Indeed and Smoke Brown. You know what I'm saying? They graced it. You know what I mean? Went crazy. Went crazy on Lazy beat. You got anything you want to say about Drug Killer real quick? I know the vibes. I know we got to go, but I just wanted to touch on everything else real quick before we leave.
Say like Pastor, take your time. Take your time.
Okay.
Yeah, that beat will come. And it's what's exciting for me is to hear the stories of people just like, Smoke wasn't supposed to be on that track, but he just kind of gangstered his way onto it.
Yeah.
And just the fact that someone could hear something that I produced and be compelled to gangster their way onto it, or even being compelled to just spit the way that they did on it or conceptualize over something that I produced, it's humbling. And it's something that I definitely enjoyed. This was, for as long as I've been making music, this was the first project that I produced for someone else. I used to really covet my shit. I might collab, but It's just like if I felt like an MC wasn't worthy to spit over my, if I thought hearing them spit over my beat was not going to be pleasing to my ears, you wasn't getting it. It's just, I didn't struggle handing you the beats over for that. Some of the beats I wanted for myself, and I was just going to get to them when I got ready. But that's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? They refer to us in this area, Chicago music, as crabs in the barrel, and I was not going to do anything to hold them back. I want to see you grow. I want to see this move. You know what I'm saying? So, if I had something that piqued an interest in you, then it's yours.
It's hard giving away beats, man. Not to cut you off, because I make beats too, and it's hard. I had to make a few mistakes with Snake to throw us some beats. Okay, it ain't easy.
Yeah.
But I think once you release the beats, the good karma come back, because you'll get it's forever too late.
Well, it's touching other people that maybe I wouldn't have touched before too. So
yeah. Now you got a bullseye on your back. Everybody want to beat now. I'm happy I got mine. You ain't gonna want to work with me no more. You know what I mean?
You did good, bro. I enjoyed it. I was inspired by your work, for sure.
Likewise. Yeah, man. What you got, Snake?
Shit, I just want to say, shit, y'all snap, did y'all thing. Like really, like the whole album cold in the motherfucker. I'm talking about, the beats, the lyrics, the concept, the story, the meshes, the metaphors, the hypothetically speaking. Like
Sexual explicit lyrics.
Yeah. I was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Here we go again. You know what I'm saying? But the way LAZ was producing it, and like them beats was motherfucking, like the beats was cold and like real life. I ain't when I open up album, I just went in with an open ear. You know what I'm saying? So hearing the whole album and shit, I was like, damn, this shit cold in the motherfucker. The beats. Cause low key, I be spitting hip hop too, but at the same time, I ain't really never did no hip hop. But I love hip hop. Like I rock that shit, rap that shit, listen to that shit, all that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that second love that you never really put down or nothing. But I love hip hop, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Them live instruments and shit like that. And Mogul, he always putting it down with the crazy ass lyrics and shit. You like, that nigga crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it was just a really good, solid project, man. I'm happy to be a part of that. I'm definitely proud of it. I mean, you were telling me earlier when we was talking, you look at all your albums like your children. That's my child too, right there.
Yeah.
And I just
perfect time for two men to have one child on 2022. Okay.
Right.
Jerry.
Right.
Jerry. No. I know what you said, LAZ. I know what you said. Man, for real, that's our baby right there, man. Forever too late. You know what I'm saying? Now my mixtapes, those my stepkids. All mixtapes is your stepkid, but your album is your real biological kid. You know? Yeah, we can share that one. That's our joint, bro. That's our joint. There's our DNA on it, for real.
But we get visitation. I get it on the weekends. You keep doing the week. And you pay attention.
Oh man, damn.
Hey, both y'all go pull up late, and both y'all go say forever too late. You know what I'm saying?
No, right.
Yeah, our kid gonna be pissed off at us. I can't get that kid being late together. They looking out the window. That album looking out the window, waiting on their father.
Yeah.
But what other song? Well, we had Soul Ties. You know what I'm saying? That was another one. What I said, Rap Together. It was another 10 songs on there. I think we touched on all of them, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah, we touched on all of them. Soul Ties, that's just, Soul Ties. You have to listen to that.
Yeah, I think you touched on the drug killers too.
Yeah, drug killer. So we good.
Yeah, definitely a dope piece of work, a dope piece of musical art. Shout out, salute to both of y'all on a damn good project.
Thank you.
And it's forever too late. Definitely gonna have the album link in the description down below on the video. YouTube, y'all chime in the comment section. What y'all think about the album? What y'all think about the lyrics, the production from LAZ and the Mogul, and what y'all think about a Snake and LAZ collab in the future? Just anything, and if y'all just want to follow any of their other projects, y'all put what y'all think in the comment section down below.
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, that nigga said, "Hey, what's that line you said, Mo? And your you said you can't rhyme to that. What was that? You said?
It's real lazy. You can't rhyme with that. In the studio with Lance and Lanzetta. Me, I'm on that.
Yeah, that shit was cold, man. My bad. I just, I'm just reflecting.
Thank you. Thank you, bro. No, for
Can't
real.
rhyme with that.
Me, I'm on that. Now, what's my business hours? 9 to 5.
You said in the red voice, in big red voice.
I got the red hoodie on. Got the red hoodie on. Why not?
Say definitely shout out to y'all on this dope project. Shout out to y'all for taking the time to join Destination Bars to discuss the album. It's been a great Destination Bars. Everybody tuning in on YouTube. Shout out to the Mogul. Shout out to LAZ. Shout out to Snake joining the Destination Bars. Y'all know as we do on Gallery and Destination Bars, y'all do something freaky to that like and subscribe button.
There you go. Touch it.
And put some down in the comment section. Until next time, YouTube, y'all take it easy.